Okay, let's do a quick introduction into indexing and slicing. And in this case, we want to be able to retrieve specific items from PyKX objects. So say we had a vector, and we know our vector is equal to 4 integers. It contains 4 integers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And say we want to grab that last integer, which would be the third index. All we have to do, similar to Python, is take that PyKX vector, use some square brackets, and specify I want the third value within that vector. And we see the return value is indeed 4, which is what we would have expected. And now what if we wanted to return the last item in a vector? Well, we can use the square bracket method and put in a -1 to get that last value, which again is number 4, which is what we would have expected. Now, what if we wanted to retrieve, say, a subsection of a list? Well, let's go ahead, we'll generate a list, and this list will contain 10 values between 0 and 100, and we're going to use the random functionality to create that list. And then we're going to use some slicing to actually retrieve a specific subsection of interest from that list. And you can see we want to retrieve between the 3rd and the 8th index within that list, and it will go ahead and grab those 5 values. Now, if we wanted to retrieve, say, the last n elements from the list, we can go ahead and run this where we have our list, and then we should be returning the last 3 elements just by putting in -3 in our slicing technique. And here we see that it is correctly returning the final 3 objects of that list. Now let's say we have a table and we only want to return the content of a single column in that table. Well, we can do that by taking our PyKX table and then using square brackets to simply point out which column we are interested in. If we do that, we only want to return column X out of this table, and we see that's exactly what we do. We're able to return column X.